एक सेकंड, उसको राजू बाहर है, राजू बाहर है।
राजू आप मिरर में दिख रहे हो? राजू मिरर में दिख रहे हो, चला मत करो प्लीज। Okay. From doctor to actor, how do you describe that? How it happened in your background as doctor? How it happened in coming from actor?
I've always been very fascinated with performing arts, and I was Bharatanatyam dancer since childhood. So somewhere inside me this passion for performing was always there. But I grew up in the city of Mysore, so it was a very traditional, very cultural city, and I come from a very traditional South Indian background. So my first priority was always education. So after I finished and became a doctor, and I was all established, that's when I decided to jump full-fledged into production. But in the meanwhile, I've always been back and forth from the US doing acting roles and in Hindi cinema. So it's going on.
You know, like it's other person, like actor, the acting is other person, and doctor is other person. When you decide on to become an actor, because it's a totally difficult job platform for you.
Like I said, it's never been a sudden decision. The thing is, I was always interested in the performing arts. So from Bharatanatyam and say fashion shows and all that, the transition to acting was something that came naturally. The only factor was the time, because as you understand, the doctor profession takes lots of years of hard study. So that's why I couldn't put my full-fledged passion of acting into play. I had to finish my basic education and then do my MBBS and MD, and now I'm all set to rock and roll, hopefully in both the professions.
You've done like so many different things now. Finally, movie like Jaanleva.
Yeah.
How it happened in doing this movie? How you get this movie?
This is my own home production. I established my own production banner called House of Pandit, which I'm very proud of since 2010. And I did I took a baby step into production first by doing a 40-minute film in Kannada with English subtitles called Jojo Lali, and that is on AIDS awareness. So that film is running very successfully even today. I've received the Best Actress Award for Jojo Lali. The director got the Best Story Award. The child actor got the Best Child Actor Award. So my very first home production was a success. So that gave me a lot of encouragement, and I requested Sadeep Malini ji to again direct for me, because that first one was a great success. So obviously I was going to ask him to direct for me. And Jaanleva... And Jaanleva happened because I kind of gave him the elements of what kind of storyline I wanted, and he created this beautiful story.
The production, you're the producer. How did you decide the title? It's totally like a difficult title. When you decide?
That is why I chose the title, because I wanted to make a very strong impact, an unforgettable title, so to speak. So we were thinking of something which is correct for the storyline. Our storyline is something about fatal, dangerous, deadly, khatarnak, that kind of thing. So for that we were thinking of all different options, and Jaanleva was one of the options. And then when the word Jaanleva came up, I was like, yeah, this is the right title, because also it's a song of my hit number from Moksha, which I danced with Arjun Rampal in that. So I thought like maybe it's destiny that we have come together with this title along with the storyline.
Okay, like in this movie you also adding horse riding. Which kind of preparation for that? Because it's different like when doing the movie.
Yeah.
Which kind of preparation for you?
What kind of
preparation for your role, and because you're riding a horse?
Yeah.
Which kind of preparation for?
Oh, actually, that I have never ridden a horse before that. I had one shot in an ad before in New Zealand where I had just sat on the horse and not really ridden it. So I was petrified. But I got the best coaches from the Verma Horse Farm. They are very famous here in Bollywood, and they have done a lot of movies with their beautiful horses. So I requested them, I said like in 3 days I need to get this shot right. And only early morning trainings, So in the rain we trained in the morning between 6 to 8, 2 hours a day in the rain, because it was raining heavily. We didn't have time. And I'm glad I didn't fall off the horse. I just managed to learn this without without actually injuring myself in any way. But this beautiful, sweet horse Bharti, I'll never forget her. She and we practiced for 3 days, and suddenly it's like bike riding, you know. You're falling, and then suddenly what happens is at one point you click, and then you know exactly how to ride the bike. It was like that. I was having so much trouble with learning how to even like move on the horse. It was painful, but then suddenly at one point it all clicked, and then it was like you fly, you know. It was like learning flying. After that it was easy.